everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys had a great week. And I have several favorites this week. I was debating whether to put up a June favorites on my Friday favorites, but I have several monthly favorites as well as I did weekly favorites. So I think I have enough for 2 videos, so I'll probably try and put up a June favorites next week. I was going to be doing a tutorial on the new Lorac 3 palette, but we'll get to that at the end of this video, if you know what I'm saying, and I think you do. So that probably isn't going to happen. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I wasn't like too impressed with the Lorac 3 palette, but I'll talk about the end of this video. First, I want to talk about the things that I loved this week, and a lot of the products I'm really excited about because, well, one of them I'm excited about all of them. Like, oh my gosh, Laura, stop. Okay, I really just want to talk about one of them because it's super affordable, and like if you're like me and you've seen the craze with all those Artis brushes, then you've been like, I don't want to spend $500, but I want to see what the big whoop is. This is for you. So my friend Rachel from her channel is Glow of Grace. I was watching her Snapchat and she mentioned that she had really wanted to try the Artis brushes and that she found a really affordable dupe on Amazon. So of course I'm like, I wonder how those are. She said that the reviews were really amazing, which I didn't even read the reviews. I just trusted her opinion that she read the reviews because they were like, so it was like $33 for a 10-piece set. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order it plus Prime shipping. So the brand is called SANCAN, S-A-N-CAN, Professional Makeup Brush Sets. Now, these are so incredibly soft. I've been trying them out this week. I put them all back in here just for like the sake of the video. I've used and washed them just to see how they hold up like being washed. And I've tried them all out for several different purposes. I used them in my get ready video that I posted this week. Hang on, let me just try to get one of them out. My favorite is the second to the biggest, and I really like this one for foundation. The only thing I will say is, like, I think the Artis brushes are a metal. These are plastic handles. I put my finger right here, but that really helps because this is a little bit more flimsy. Not flimsy, because it's sturdy. It's not going to snap or anything like that. But I hold it with my thumb right here and my finger right here, and I apply it just like this. Now, I think that these brushes are probably, I'm not quite sure because I don't have the Artis brushes, but I think those are metal, and they're probably a little bit less, they probably don't give as much as these do. But I actually like the fact that these give a little bit. They're so densely packed, so incredibly soft, and I love the way that they blend in foundation, and it just like literally glides over the face and blends in because they're so dense. So I love these. I used the smaller size to apply my concealer, and I didn't necessarily love that as much. I probably want to put my concealer on with like a brush like this instead of... This is the one I used to apply my concealer, and I probably would like to put it on with a bigger brush like this. What are you looking at?
You look cute.
I probably would put it on with like a brush like this and like to get it under my eyes a little bit more because this was like a little bit too small under my eyes, so I'd probably switch to something like this because I didn't really love putting it on with something so small like this. But like I said, super nice brushes and really affordable. So if you have wanted to try the idea of, the Artis brushes were made for you to put on makeup for yourself. So they're made for like a makeup artist to be able to apply makeup to their own face very easily as if someone was applying it for them. So their handle is created for personal makeup application. So if you've wanted to try them out but you haven't wanted to spend that price tag, I highly recommend these because they're really great quality, like I said, and super affordable. Plus, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get them like within 2 days. Okay, since I was excited about those brushes, I like ooched forward towards the camera. I'm gonna sit back a little bit again. So another product that I received about maybe a week and a half ago, and I've used ever since, was the new Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. I love this. I love the color. It's in number 3. If I were personally to have ordered it, I probably would have ordered a 2. but 3 seems to work really well for my brows. It's a little bit warm, but I do like it, and I just really like the formula of this pencil. It has a spoolie on one end, and then it has the pencil on the other, which is a really unique shape. It's not necessarily like a triangle shape. What is this shape? It's almost like a teardrop, sort of. I don't know. It gets right under the brow, but like the product glides onto the brow hairs so nicely. Not necessarily like onto the skin, but it just really attaches to the brow hairs and fills in. I had like a instance on this brow where I was like trimming my brows and like trying to pluck around and really get them cleaned up, and I must have just plucked a hair that was necessary when it like laid down. That hair must have been necessary, but it was wild, so I just like, I don't know what happened, but I must have taken it off. And then when I went to like lay my brows back down, I was like, bah! Because there was like an entire missing patch. So this has come in real big handy to cover up my missing patch from my mistake, and I know that I'm not alone. I know there are some brow tragedies all over the world. Like when you're really into grooming your brows, or not like into it, but like when you take care of them, you're gonna have some mistakes, because you're gonna get, like, honestly, if you get one of those mirrors and you get so close up to your face, I don't recommend that, because I have overplucked my eyebrows because I can see every little hair, and then like I don't get the full picture, and then I end up like taking some off. So that's kind of what happened, is I was like really close in the mirror and I was trimming them like wild and crazy, and I just made a mistake. But I love this for filling in that spot. It stays all day, and I just like the amount of product that comes off onto it, and it doesn't get like too waxy. It's like the perfect consistency. So really been liking this. Great job. Benefit has an entire line of brow products that they have recently released, and they reformulated, or even just, I think if they repackaged their Gimme Brow. I love the Gimme Brow. I use that every single day to like set my brows and kind of like fill in a little, like beef them up just a little bit. And I love using Gimme Brow if I don't want to do anything to my brows, but I want to do, well, that doesn't make sense. If you want to do something to your brows, but you don't want to do the whole routine, it's just like if you don't have any time at all, it's just like go. So that's a perfect product for that. Okay, these products, I'm gonna probably do a full video because I got several of them, but I saw all the buzz about these Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These are amazing. Amazing. So I have the color Sunlight, which is the one that I've worn the most. I'm wearing it today. You guys, these are crazy. You can mix them in with your foundations. You can just use them as a highlight. The formula is so interesting. It's extremely concentrated. I use a beauty blender, so I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I just like tap it with a beauty blender, kind of just to like dab it off a little bit. Make sure the beauty blender is extremely wet. Wait, you know, make sure it's like a damp beauty blender. All those words, why are those words so like nails on chalkboard? But make sure that the beauty blender, you get it wet with water and you squeeze it out, and like make sure it's very damp before you go applying it, because I find that helps like almost like blend it out a little bit, because these are super concentrated. I honestly would not recommend putting them on your face in a dot formation and then blending it out, because they kind of dry fast, and I feel like every time I've ever seen anyone do that, you can still sort of see the remnants of the dots. So I would recommend to apply them on the back of your hand. Use some type of thing to apply them, and then pat them on with either your finger or a beauty blender, but don't directly use the dropper, because it comes in a dropper like this. So anyways, very, very pigmented. I'm going to just drop them on the back of my hand in that formation just so that you guys can see. If you wait like too long, even when I'm blending it out, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like you can see it. But this is it blended out. You can't see it. That was a bad example on my hand. But listen, I feel like, trust me, I would just recommend putting it on the back of your hand more than directly onto your face. But like, that's it blended out. Like, do you see what gorgeous illumination that is. It's super pigmented. The thing that I love about this is that honestly, this color gives like the most natural glisten. I feel like at the end of the day, it just looks like my face is like naturally highlighted, even though that this is like a boom in your face highlight. If you use it with the Beauty Blender, it just looks flawless. Sometimes I have been skipping foundation this week and just putting on highlight. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just like mascara and highlight sometimes are the only things you need if you're going to be going to the pool, if you're going to be out. Sunscreen, you need sunscreen too. But I absolutely love this product. I have the Celestial one as well, but I do recommend the Sunlight color. Sunlight and Moonlight are so similar that you do not need both. I prefer Sunlight over Moonlight. It has a little bit more gold to it, but still wearable and light for those fair complected girls. So I think if you are fair complected, you'll definitely be able to wear this. If you have mature skin, I honestly think you would be able to wear this if you apply it with the Beauty Blender. So this is just great. Like I said, even if you want a dewy look, you can mix it into your foundation. So this is a great product, Cover FX, great product. Okay, before my flop, I have two lip products that I've been loving. One is ridiculously stupid expensive. I'm almost like embarrassed that I purchased it, but it's so good. I love it. I had been waiting for this color to come back. I got this off of Beautylish website, and it is ByTERRY Balm de Rose, and this is in the color number 8, Mauve Moon. You guys, I've been wearing this like every single day. Not only is it like their rose balm type formula, it does smell like roses, so if you're sensitive to that, you probably won't like this. But it has a really nice tint to it. It's a beautiful like mauve-y tint. I've seriously been going crazy on this. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's like this mauve shimmery pink tint. I absolutely love it because it feels so comfortable, and I just love the fun color that it gives to my lip. That's what it looks like, and it's just so pretty. Like I said, it has like a little bit, when it goes on the lips, it looks like a purpley pink shimmer. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit, but it just like looks really, really pretty on the lips, and it feels so comfortable, and it smells like roses. I love this. Seriously, they have them in so many different colors, but I like this color keeps going out of stock, and it's like stupid expensive, like I said, but just a little bit on your lips feels so good, and I love it, and I love the color, so I'm not like mad at myself for buying it because I do love it so much, and I've been using it every single day. It's one of those things that I was like hesitant to talk about because I don't know if I recommend spending that much over a lip balm. But I will say it's a life-changing lip balm in my opinion for me because it provides both color, hydration, soothing to the lips, and really nice scent. So it does everything. So that's why I wanted to talk about it. But besides that, I was like, I can't talk about this because it's so expensive. I don't know if I'm recommending it, but I'm just saying I love it. And you want to treat yourself to something like really ridiculous, get that. Okay, for another product that just came out, this is the new from bareMinerals in their Gen Nude collection, which I did receive that collection. I'm wondering if you guys want a video on it. They have several different colors. This is their, what are these lipsticks called? I'm gonna leave the name of the exact name of these lipsticks, but I believe these are a new formula of lipsticks, and this is in the color Sex Pot. One thing I will say is this is an extremely nude, but, and I love it, but it doesn't last very long. Like, it's one of those that you would have to like reapply. It gives a really nice comfortable feel with like a shine to it. I really, really love the color. It is not a super long wearing lipstick because it is so creamy. It kind of wears away, like I would say within an hour. So if you don't mind reapplying a lipstick, I absolutely love these. And I just love this color, Sex Pot. I think it's just such a beautiful nude. But like I said, it doesn't last very long. It is what I'm wearing today. It feels so good on the lips. It's so comfortable to wear, and I love it because you don't necessarily need a gloss because it's glossy enough, but it's super creamy. These remind me of MAC's Sheen Supreme lipsticks, except for maybe a touch less pigmented. But no, pretty similar I guess, because this color I guess is pretty similar in pigmentation, but just really, really pretty color, really great nude. I mean, who cannot be obsessed with an entire collection full of only nudes? I mean, that's basically what everyone's looking for in life, right? Okay, let's talk about the Lorac 3 palette. Okay, you guys know I love the Lorac palettes. I love the Lorac 1 is one of my favorite Lorac Pro palette 1 is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. I just feel like the eyeshadows are beautiful. I can trust them. Oh crap, I just like broke the palette by slapping it. The eyeshadows on the top of all the palettes are matte, and then the bottom row is shimmer. So the 3 came out, and naturally I was like, yes, I need to get this. The thing is that some of these eyeshadows are just, I don't know, like they all, I applied them to my eyes and I just felt like they all blended together. Like the bottom shades are not shimmery enough, and the one that is shimmery enough is like Medallion, is like super patchy with like so much fallout. Like, I mean, that's the shadow. It's like super patchy and just doesn't have like the pigmentation that I want. The only shadows that I really like are like these two right here. In Amethyst, that's a really beautiful color. I like the terracotta color, but I find that I have it in so many other palettes, like the Anastasia palette. Any color that is in here that I really like and that I feel like is a good shadow, I have it in the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Like this shade right here, or this shade in Clay, or even a darker brown. I don't know, it's just not impressive. I don't recommend it. I just think that you could spend your money and get way more pigmented shades, shades that don't all kind of blend together. Like I've tried this palette several times this week to try, and I was gonna film a look with it, but honestly, every single look I did, I felt like it looked like crap, and like everything just kind of blended together, and I don't know, not impressed, but I love Lorac. Like, you know, not everything can be a hit. The number 1 is like by far one of my favorite palettes ever. I just love the quality of everything. So number 3, just a no-go for me. Hopefully you guys had a good week this week, and as always, leave some of your favorites down below. And thank you guys for all your really sweet comments. I had like a ton of people who sold LuLaRoe. In the last video, they were like saying that they sold it and that they loved it, and I like went and followed a bunch of you guys on Facebook, like followed your Facebook shop. So if you do sell it, like I buy from anyone. I bought way more stuff this week. I bought some leggings. I'm actually wearing some leggings now. Like, hang on, let me show you the leggings I'm wearing. Okay, I was like trying to show my leggings in so many different ways and I could hardly show them, but aren't these cute? I just love these. I love the pattern, and they're so soft. Literally trying to show my leggings. I almost like lifted my body like through the camera to try and show my leggings, but hopefully you guys got a good look at them. I absolutely love their leggings. They're so comfortable. So anyways, if you sell LuLaRoe, leave your link down below to your Facebook group if you have one. And if you guys purchased something last week, let me know, because I'm curious to see what you guys thought about it, if you did, if you got on the bandwagon as well. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great week. Leave all your favorites down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.